This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for coming watching the videos. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the good information. Appreciate the donation to the channel. I just appreciate everybody taking the time out to watch the video and see what's going on over here. Even if you're not even subscribed to my channel, I appreciate you. Thank you for just being thoughtful to see what's going on over here. So I appreciate everyone in the 2A community. I want to appreciate all the 2A channels and stuff out there, putting out all that good information, spreading the Second Amendment and stuff, keeping people, in the know what's going on when it comes to your Second Amendment. So, that is a great thing. So I appreciate that. And, even if you're not even subscribed to my channel, I appreciate you. Even if you is subscribed, I appreciate you even more. Thank you for just even allowing me to just participate in the 2A community and everything. So I thank you for that. So, want to talk about ammo stockpiling. I know we have pretty much exacerbated this whole situation. I'm talking about if there's even a word to be used. I think I probably made up a word. But, I just want to say a few little things. I'm going to keep this video short. And, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole with this whole situation that, a lot of us prepare for this. And, ammo stockpiling is not easy. I'm talking about a lot of people that's been in this game way before I have. I'm talking about, I'm not a professional. I'm just the average citizen that was trying to prepare for whatever came down the road. I didn't know what was coming. Nobody knew what was coming. It happened. You just want to have yourself in the best position as possible. That's what a lot of gun owners doing in this country. That's the reason why we was out buying ammunition. And, when I first got into this, hey, a lot of people picked. A lot of people picked at us a lot of ammo stockpilers. Why are you buying all this ammo? You can't carry it with you. You can't tote it. I'm talking about everything was tossed at us. And it's not easy being an ammo stockpiler or preparing or buying farms and stuff that you want and stuff like that. Getting stuff now while it's plenty of it and not wait till, you can't really find it. We've been through many situations like this. The high capacity magazines one time, just use that as an example. I remember they was going for $150 a magazine, because, people fearing, that, hey, they ain't not going to sell them no more. They was going to ban them and stuff like that. We've been through so many ups and downs, but nobody knows how this thing plays out in the end. Nobody knows the end. So, you have to prepare for it. You have to have these things. And, because, they're hard to come by when you're in the situation that we in now. Ammunition, all kinds of stuff. A lot of your budget EDCs, they're hard to come by now because they've been wiped off the shelves. And, when I first started ammo stockpiling, it wasn't easy, people. I'm quite sure a lot of y'all, you had money that you wanted to buy other things or do other things, but you have to have that strength to actually purchase the farm. Purchase the ammunition and stuff that you was trying to gather up. And, there's a lot of times that, I had money that I had to do something else. But, I seen this deal on this ammo. I said, well, let me get it now. Because, I had missed a lot of deals, people. I missed a lot of deals. And there was time that I said, well, it'll be here later on when I go back, it's gone. There's a lot of ammunition out there that was being sold that I didn't have a chance to get by different companies. That was some great deals. And I watched, every time I saw a retailer with some ammunition and they change and get another product, the price just kind of creeped up and up and up. So I kind of learned that, hey, when you see it, you better get it in. That's what a lot of us been doing. Now, when these crises come, nobody sees it. Nobody knows when the crisis is going to come. But it's not easy being an ammo stockpiler. I'm talking about people make it seem so easy, but a lot of us have to make decisions just like everybody else. You got bills to pay. You got other things you have to do. And so, the flip side of that is that, I'm going to use a Warren Buffett philosophy. The stock market now is tanking, it's down, to my people panicking and selling and everything. And Warren Buffett always said, be greedy when others are fearful. So when other people are running and they're scared and everything, that's the time for you to go in and buy. Now, in the gun community, I'm going to use his philosophy, but I'm going to turn it around. When gun owners are greedy is when others are not fearful. There was plenty of ammo when other people was not fearful about it. Plenty of ammo. I could walk in any gun shop, any gun retailer, anytime, and shelves be full because there's nothing to force them to go out and buy the ammo. The ones who were stockpiling, yes, we bought it, but we was fearful that if something happened, we not gonna have it. So we was buying it then. But now you have a lot of people fearful. Now they out buying it and it's not there. And so, you have to change your mindset when it comes to ammo stockpiling. A lot of people don't talk about that. It's not just easy to say, I'm going to go out and buy ammunition. It's easy said and done. Once everything clear up, we get out of this crisis, ammo start to come back on the shelf, there's a lot of people that's going to go right back where they came from. They're not going to be stockpiling on ammunition because there's no need to get it now. But when when we get back into another situation in this, whether it's some type of regulation or some type of crisis, whatever, people be right back in line trying to buy ammunition when they had plenty of time to get it when a lot of people didn't want it. So, when it comes to ammo stockpiling, you have to change your mindset. It's a mindset thing. And it's not easy because when time is good and ammo is plenty on the shelf, it's very hard to purchase this stuff. I bought it when I felt like I really didn't need to get it, but I bought it anyway. And when times like this come, a lot of us, I know a lot of y'all see that, hey, you're glad that you did. You're glad that you made that choice. So it's a mindset thing. It's not just saying when ammo come, I'm just going to go buy it. Because when you just have ammo sitting around and you're not doing nothing with it, and it get very hard. Because, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I was doubting myself with this strategy that I was doing. I'm talking about, yes, I was telling people, hey, go buy ammo. But at some point, I was doubting myself because I was buying ammunition. I'm having all this ammunition. And I'm like, ain't nothing's going to happen. Everything is going good and stuff. And, I was doubting myself. And it's tough. I'm just being honest with you. Other people might not can do that. But there's no shame in my game over here. I'm talking about, if you want somebody to tell you the truth, I'm telling you the truth. I'm talking about, if you want somebody to lie to you, then I'm not the one. But I'm just telling you, it is very difficult. Some others, it might be a little bit different experience. But with me, I was buying all this stuff. And, I'm saying my stuff's, pile up. But when you get a situation like this, you're glad that you did. And it gives a lot of us some type of relief because we've been doing this for a while. And, some people kind of get exhausted doing it and say, well, you know what? Maybe I'm just overreacting and stuff like that. You're not overreacting. You're preparing. You're preparing yourself. And you have a lot of gun shops. Let's look at a lot of it. I talked to people in the gun shop who was ordering all this ammunition. There was nothing for them to be ordering all this ammunition, but they had so much on hand. Someone was still ordering, but they would feel like, if I got too much in the gun shop, do I have too much? But now it's all gone. And that bet paid off for them. And so, you have to think of sometimes you might need to keep doing what you're doing. Maybe you wanted something. Maybe you might not be wanting something. But it's best to be prepared than not be prepared, people. And so I hope this experience really, really changed a lot of people's mindset. It really do. I hope it really do. And, another thing I want to throw in before I leave. If someone buying an expensive handgun or a cheap handgun, at the end of the day, I've been saying this for a long time. When you need to protect yourself, you don't care what kind of gun you have. There's evidence right now that you have people who was buying very cheap guns. I'm talking about guns that, a lot of people, say they won't own, but they was buying it because they needed something to protect themselves. And, for a long time, shotguns has fell back in line when it came to buying firearms and stuff like that. But guess what? Shotgun came out of nowhere. The oldie but goodie, shotgun, outselling just about every other thing that was out there. And people was buying it up. Because like I said before, when you need to protect yourself, people, no matter what it is, you're going to get it. Now, to my fear will make people do a lot of things. So just want to talk about that a little bit. This is These Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
They're not as desirable as your common firearms.
So normally these cases here would be filled with what?
Your Glocks, your Rugers, your Taurus, standard either self-defense or sporting pistols, stuff that's more common.
I may see one firearm on the wall here. What is that?
So this is actually either early 1900s, late 1800s white powder Wonder in 12 gauge. It's a
Shotgun.
Yeah, it's a shotgun, and it is it's supposedly operational, but it's more of a collector or a wall hanging piece, not something somebody would use for home defense or even collect for the most part. I think people, when they started to get a little worried that standard necessities such as toilet paper, food, they started seeing that stuff disappearing, they usually start to freak out and think maybe they should have something for home protection. Even people that have never owned or thought of owning firearms are now considering and or buying firearms without, ever wanting to prior.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.